Hey, what's going on, guys? Kevin the Tech Ninja here, and we're back once again with smart home tech. This time we're doing it for the summer of 2018, part 1. Let's get going. The first two items on this list you can find at the Home Depot, and a big thanks to them for sponsoring this portion of the video. Let's kick things off with the Sledge Smart Lock with Alarm. While this may seem like the average keypad and lock where you can lock and unlock by entering code, this lock set is much more than that. In addition to the touchscreen on the outside that allows for easy entry, and this lock takes things even further with integrating an alarm built right into the lock. The system checks for any unusual vibrations or signs of forced entry or tampering of the lock, and it sounds an alarm to scare away intruders. Now, this lock does fit any old-fashioned pre-drilled door, so you don't have to worry about customizing and drilling and things like that. And also, it does have a key just in case you do lose power or you just rather use a key. Now, speaking of power, there is no wiring required to install this lock. It's actually a pretty easy DIY project for you to set up some security and smart home tech at the same time. Moving on, we're taking a look at the Emerson Sensi Touch Wi-Fi thermostat. One of the most basic and I'd say cost-efficient upgrades to a house is adding a smart thermostat. Everything about this thermostat is designed to make your life easier. The color touchscreen has big, bold numbers that allows you to easily monitor the temperature from a distance. You can also check the temperature directly from a smartphone app or asking Alexa, Siri, or Google Assistant. Since this is a smart thermostat, it goes beyond letting you control it from your connected devices. The smart alerts detect extreme temperature and humidity levels in your house and let you know if something isn't right. The thermostat actually has geofencing built in, so you're not running AC unnecessarily or heat when you're not at the house. It knows your location and it turns things on and off depending on your actual location. And one of the cool things is when you start heading home, it then kicks on the heat or AC depending on the temperature, and it starts to kind of memorize your routine a little bit, and it starts to use AI to get your house at the optimal temperature for you. All the products are very easy to install. This is something that I did just on a Saturday afternoon. Let's take a look at the Google Home Max. Although it's not new, I just replaced all of my Amazon Echoes with the Google Home, and the Max was the final piece to the puzzle. So it has all the Google commands, so things like smart home, skills, and searches, it can do all that stuff. Also, it has that deeper integration into Google ecosystem, so if you use Google free email client or even Android phones, you just have a better experience. It does things like pulling your calendar, recent searches, it will send things to your phone, and just stuff like that. Also, it has the ability to control Chromecast or Android TV boxes if you have those. Turn off Dojo. About a year ago, I felt that Amazon smart home stuff was better than Google, so I went that way. Now I feel that it's neck and neck with Google pulling forward if you have Android. The Google Home Max is a nice speaker as well. It's super loud and it has surprisingly heavy bass. It also has touch controls for volume, and you can also pause and mute content from there as well. Overall, if you have Google Home or you want to start going into an ecosystem and you have Android and you also want a nice speaker, here it is. Anyways, guys, Kevin the Tech Ninja here, and this was the Smarter Home 2018 Summer Edition Part 1. Part 2 is going to be coming up in a couple more weeks. There's a lot of good smart home stuff that's been on my channel, and you guys have been loving it. A lot of great comments and things like that. So I'm excited to keep this series going. As always, guys, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'll hit you folks later. Peace.
KTTN, say it again. Tell a friend that it's him again. Yo, real talk, opinions gon' be sharper than 4K. Scope Squad, eat it up, simmer it, saute. Ninja got reviews and rants galore. You ain't never seen a channel like this before. No head.